Y'all doing? Now I'm gonna be first to tell you, I like Tiger Woods a heck of a lot as a golf player. As a matter of fact, on Sundays, brother would break his neck to watch him. He's one of the few athletes that when he was wearing the red shirt, the black slacks, you knew it was time. However, he ain't the most politically deep brother, and he got problem with these golfers who want to play with the Saudi Arabs and the LIV tournament. He's like, well, why are they turning their back on the PGA? Why? Well, because the plantation only pays so much money. You were in the game to get paid. Phil Nicholson did it. Quite a few others have done it. Um, they're trying to make a big deal about Tiger Woods speaking on this. This ain't hardly something that. This ain't what we want to hear Tiger Woods speaking on. If we got something to hear him speak on, he need to talk about some black causes or some Asian causes, some causes that pertain to his foundation. Not trying to hear him talking about that plantation known as the Golf Association, because that's what it is. Plantation Golf Association. I mean, it's still red, white, redneck, good old boy club. And remember, when he won the Masters in '97, they were only about 7 or so years removed from that being segregated. He'll never talk about what the PGA is, a Plantation Golf Association, because that's what they is, good old boys, and what they get down with. Never talk about that. I don't care about how the Saudis involved with the LIV. Well, it's about money. Cats want to get the dollar. If you feel Nicholson at this stage, yeah, if you can get a double your bag, what the PJ is putting pimping down, do it. See, what Tiger is so controlled by the massa, he's like, yes, the bosses. They not right by you masses. This is no different than when cats were in the USFL when it mattered, not this garbage that just got through playing on in USFL. I'm talking about that 80s USFL. Unfortunately, Donald Trump was the owner of the New Jersey Generals, and unfortunately, Herschel Walker was there. But I'm just talking about on the field. They were a rival to the NFL. It's like the ABA was a rival to the NBA. See, what Tiger Woods ain't looking at is that it's free enterprise. And eventually, if you do enough good over there, they co-op what you do. They buy into one system. That's how they end up. He missing the mark. Because a matter of fact, entrepreneurship says, hey, I can get these cats to for pay, for stay, for wait a minute, that's another thing. Never mind. But anyway, that's where it's going with this. But he missing the mark on this. It's business. And believe me, before long, they will the PJ will co-op what they're doing. Because if you're challenged enough, you either gonna follow suit. Not precisely, but why do you think the NBA got so good with the ABA and got Dr. J and Artis Gilmore, Moses Malone, and George Iceman Gervin and those cats too? Because it was happening. It was happening. When something is happening, it's like the USFL had great players back in the 80s. I don't know about these cats playing now, but they grabbed some of the coaches, some of the players, brought them over to the NFL. Why? Because it was happening. And see, they don't want to admit, but they watching. Streets is watching. That's what Tiger, because he ain't got no street in him. He just too happy to be a flunky for the Massa. Massa say, you a good boy, and you go out there and you tells them to turn on us. This we stuff. They don't care about him. They bag off of him. They don't care about him. Because where are all the black golfers that he done brought through those gates? Where are all those champions at? He need to be talking about something real as opposed to this. This is big business. This is just a counterculture. But that happens in sports. If you ain't doing it right, somebody else gonna come up with a bag and say, hey, why don't you get on board and let us show you how it's done. Those cats don't care about no PJ do. They can make the bag. Give me your thoughts it takes about Tiger Woods working for the Master Plantation, the PGA against the LV Golf. Pitiful. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. What we want Tiger to talk about, he won't. I'm out.